Japan's 6th-generation FX fighter power. Back in December last year, Japan's Nikkei newspaper revealed tantalizing details about what could potentially be Japan's 6th-generation fighter. The aircraft will be developed domestically and is currently estimated to cost around 5 trillion yen, about $48 billion. The aircraft, dubbed the FX or F3, was deemed necessary to match and hopefully surpass the air capabilities of many of its neighbors' cutting-edge air assets, notably China or Russia. According to current estimates made by Japan's defense ministry, China appears to have more than 1,000 so-called fourth-generation fighters. What's worse, from a Japanese perspective, is that these numbers have tripled over the last decade or so. To add to Tokyo's woes, Beijing has previously stated its ambition to deploy a fifth-generation fighter with stealth capabilities as well. Russia also plans to introduce a fifth-generation aircraft soon, while also developing a large unmanned aerial vehicle. This news is not entirely out of the blue, as the Japanese government has previously detailed its midterm plans to develop a next-generation fighter by 2018. What is new, however, is the release of few actual details of the aircraft. As it stands, we had some conceptual artwork for what the fighter will look like when finished, and here it is in all its glory. There's little else to really take away from the image. After all, it's just a concept. The final plane will likely look very different. Some have pointed to the fact that it will likely be bigger than the F-22 when finished, earning it the unofficial, and frankly, awesome nickname Godzilla. However, what is known is that the FX will come with an electronically actuated control surface. To maintain a low radar profile, space would be tight within the fuselage, so conventional hydraulic systems would be used sparingly, if at all. It will also come with a fiber optic flight control system, called a fly-by-light system, as well as serpentine air intakes to help reduce radar cross-section and in-flight heat signature. The FX will likely also come with an integrated heat shield and bonded structure, which will likely be made of composite materials. This will help reduce the overall weight of the aircraft, thereby giving the FX a wider operational range and giving the Japanese Air Force a much-needed capability to be flexible with the air bases, where the FX will operate. With regards to propulsion, one of the main companies involved in the project, IHI Corporation, has been testing a new jet engine, the XF91 low-bypass turbofan engine, since 2018. This engine includes some interesting, exotic materials that will help keep its weight down while increasing the engine's heat tolerance to 3,272 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,800 degrees Celsius. This engine is capable of pumping out about 16.5 tons of thrust with afterburner. This is impressive, but still slightly inferior to the F-119 engines currently installed on US F-22 Raptors. Even so, the XF9 was more streamlined and could produce more power at around 241 horsepower, 180 kilowatts each. Japanese engineers have also been playing around with thrust vector nozzles for the XF91 engine, which, if successful, could give the FX some impressive flight maneuverability. These kinds of features are currently an integral part of Russia's F-22 and Su-30 fighters. Allegedly, China's J-10 and J-20 fighters also have this capability,